I recently found an article on simplemost.com that ranked the NFL facilities from best to worst. The Falcons, to my surprise, who have the second newest stadium built in 2017, is only 7th on that list. Now, to me, that doesn't make sense, but here's the reasons that the teams 1 through 6 made it ahead of them. The Chiefs. The atmosphere, it's one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL, and it has one of the lowest ticket cost prices per median tickets. The Packers, who have the third largest in seating capacity, also has the beloved history and the fact that the stadium opened in 1957 with the fans literally owning the team. Seattle, it has a great view of the city. In one of the end zones, you can see all of downtown Seattle. It also has one of the best home field advantages in the league due to the 12th man living there. The Cowboys is, in fact, the biggest in capacity, holds just over 80,000 people. It has a huge jumbotron that stretches 60 yards wide, and although it is expensive and there's rarely parking inside of near the stadium. The Steelers, another great view of the downtown of the city, and the terrible towels with that atmosphere really just plays into that stadium being so great. The Vikings Stadium, which is the second newest, has multiple design awards. Being that it is the second newest, it has an all-glass ceiling, so it lets in a lot of natural light. It's very cheap for ticket-wise. Now on to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Now I think it's arguably the best, although it's 13th in capacity at 71,000. The 10th, 11th, and 12th largest stadiums are all in the 71,000 range. So, I mean, if they had an extra 800 seats, they'd be in the top 10. It has the lowest food costs per item. A lot of articles have been written that Arthur Blank is crazy. He's losing money. Even if he raised all of them a few dollars, no one would even really notice because of how cheap they are. It's also fan-friendly because of the Wi-Fi availability that can hold the 71,000 fans that the stadium can hold. They tested that at the Super Bowl, and the Wi-Fi worked foolproof. There's 2,500 TVs, a lot of them near concessions and corners, near bathrooms. So while you're not in the field part of the stadium, you won't miss a beat. The Halo screen, they termed it Halo because it goes around the top of the stadium, and it's a 360-degree viewable screen. There's also the Mega Column, which is a very large column that holds a lot of the weight of the stadium in the back of the stadium. And on the three sides that are viewable to the fans in the stadium, there's screens on it that display stats and previous plays to the fans. The dome that covers the Mercedes-Benz Arena is one of the first of its kind. It's a 5-piece triangular set that come together into a full-fitting dome. But when open, it has 5 triangular pieces that point outward at a 45-degree angle that almost give a stadium a spiked look. The walls of the outside of the stadium are primarily glass, letting in a lot of natural lighting for photographers and videographers to get that good lighting of the game every week. As well as out in front of the stadium, there's a metal bird with a 60-foot wingspan made completely out of metal, which is believed to be one of the largest bird statues in all of the world. As of now, the Falcon Stadium is the most expensive stadium that was ever constructed at $1.6 billion. I say as of now because they're in the process of creating a new stadium in LA for the Rams and Chargers and another one in Vegas for the Raiders, which from pictures and design prints, they look to be very architecturally sound and technologically advanced, so I could see them being over the $1.5 billion mark. Now, going through this list, after you take away the atmosphere, the home field advantage, all these different things that don't really account to the actual stadium when there's no one in it, I believe the Falcons take the cake as the number 1 sporting facility in the league. Maybe a close second would be the Vikings due to the fact that it was built a year earlier, so it has that architectural superiority to the other stadiums in the league, but Mercedes-Benz is still number 1.